Hi everyone. So from our Zoom classes, you know that we have started our next chapter, which is based on alcohols and phenols. And in our Zoom classes, we are done with the classification of alcohols and phenols. After the classification, we studied the nomenclature of both of them. And now the next topic is methods of preparation. And we'll be doing the methods of preparation separately. And first, we'll take care of the methods of preparation of alcohols, right? The first method by which we can prepare alcohols is a very simple method. We can prepare them from Halo Alkanes, right? The first method of preparation is the preparation from Halo Alkanes. I'm just trying to find out another marker which was a better one. Okay. So what is a haloalkane? Rx. The general formula is Rx. R is the alkyl group and X will be the halogen atom, which can be anything: chlorine, fluorine, bromine, iodine. What we do is that this Rx is treated with a hydroxide of sodium or potassium. पोटेशियम हाइड्रोक्साइड के साथ ट्रीट करें या सोडियम के साथ, बट दिस हाइड्रोक्साइड हैज़ टू बी टेकन इन एन एक्वस स्टेट, right? So what happens here is we heat it with the hydroxide of sodium or potassium. What happens here is hydrolysis takes place, and since hydrolysis takes place, our product is ROH, and we are left behind with NaX or KX as the byproduct. So from a haloalkane, this is how we can prepare an alcohol, right? Let's do a specific reaction. Let's start with a haloalkane like CH3 CH2Br. What is this haloalkane? It is a bromoethane. You have done the nomenclature. It is ethyl bromide in common system and bromoethane in the IUPAC system. We can treat it with the hydroxide of potassium, say potassium hydroxide, which is to be taken in an aqueous state. And when we do this, when we heat it with the hydroxide, hydrolysis takes place and the product is CH3 CH2OH, plus we are left behind with KBr. The compound formed here is ethanol, ethyl alcohol or ethanol. So this is the preparation from a haloalkane and alcohol is formed. You have done this reaction already when we were studying the chemical properties of haloalkanes. You have done this reaction as one of the reactions, and therefore I'm sure you understand the mechanism involved here is the simple nucleophilic substitution. It is the substitution of one nucleophile by another nucleophile. The outgoing nucleophile is the halogen atom, the incoming nucleophile is the hydroxy group, so that from a haloalkane an alcohol is formed, right? This is when you treat the haloalkane with a hydroxide of sodium or potassium. You can take any haloalkane. मैंने यहाँ पे specifically bromoethane लिया हुआ है. From haloalkanes also you can do another thing for the preparation of alcohols, which is we can treat this haloalkane RX with, again heat it rather, with moist silver oxide. We'll be treating it with silver oxide, but it has to be moist. Therefore, water is also involved. In this case also, hydrolysis will take place. The kind of reaction that happens is called as hydrolysis, and we'll have our required alcohol. It is again a substitution of X by OH, but what we are using this time is moist silver oxide. For example, let's do a specific reaction. If we start with CH3I, the compound is iodomethane, methyl iodide or iodomethane. We treat it with AgOH. We are treating it with an oxide of silver, but since it is moist, it is always written as a hydroxide. You will in the brackets mention that it is moist silver oxide. That is why we have written the formula as AgOH. OH. It is heated, the whole mixture, reaction mixture is heated, and what we get is CH3OH plus AgI as the byproduct. The alcohol formed here is methanol, right? So which alcohol will be formed? It depends on the starting halo alkane. आप कितने carbon atom से start कर रहे हैं, accordingly you will get the product. As per your requirement, कभी question में आता है या कभी objectives में आता है that what will be your starting halo alkane for this alcohol. So check the number of carbon atoms in the product. Accordingly you'll choose the halo alkane from which you'll prepare your alcohols, right? This is the first method. We'll continue with the second method in the second presentation.